What's going on, everyone? Welcome back. It is time for another Pounds for Purrs video, and today was the press. Now, I was scheduled to do this yesterday. However, I did have a few things lined up during the day throughout the course of my Saturday, and I wanted to make sure I was around for those things, and as a result, I just took the extra day off, so no big deal. I was perfectly happy with getting everything done and also doing some home working out. So I did a workout yesterday, but it just wasn't at the gym. So today, got to the gym and did a few things differently. For my technique primer, the Snatch push press that you just saw, I did go back down to 115, 125, and 135 for triples, instead of going to the previous weights that I'd done before, when I was going more for strength and heavier sets before the lockdown. So I was doing 135, 145, and 155. I just wasn't sure if that affected my lifting last time, so I just did an experiment, dropped the weight on the primers, and then I did do an initial warm-up set for the press. Normally I've been just kind of going right into working sets, but today I figured, you know what, why not try a warm-up set with 135, do that for a set of 5, and then tack on the 20 pounds to get to 155 and just see if it makes a difference. Now, these first opening sets felt pretty good, but then again, they did the last time as well. It really wasn't until I got into the second half of the working sets where it started to break down a little bit, but for these opening sets, pretty good, and I felt pretty confident going into it because I did feel the onset of the bar slowing down happening just a little bit later. So was there a huge difference with the way I warmed up and having an effect on the working sets? I don't know. I'm not really sure, but absolutely these first sets, I'm fine with them. They're good. It's just when we get to these the second part of the working sets, that's where it starts to significantly slow down, and you can look at a number of factors here. I am still in a caloric deficit. I'm slowly going to start to raise that up, and I did lift fasted today, so there's that. And this next one is more of an excuse, but for yesterday's workout I did do quite a bit with grip and forearm and wrist training, which actually does go into the deltoids a bit, but I don't want to use that as an excuse. Nonetheless, I did do, I think, 6 exercises last night for grip and wrist and forearm, and I have a feeling that maybe that had a small factor in this. I'm not going to call it the absolute cause, but I'm going to say it just had a little bit of an effect. Now, here's where it gets interesting. So, for sets 8, 9, and 10, this is where you're going to see the biggest change, and especially when I get to my limit sets, you'll see. Now, for the 10th set, the last set, I got through all the reps. However, I did stop after 3, where I would have had to grind out 4 and probably would have failed 5. So what I did was, when I hit a sticking point, instead of pushing through it, which I may have been able to do, like right here, that was a beginning of a grind. So that tells me that I'm pretty close to my limit. And then for this last one, you'll see me get 3 down. I go for the 4th rep. However, once I hit the sticking point, I immediately re-rack, take a few seconds, take a few breaths, and then I go back in and then get the last 2. Not the prettiest reps, but I got them done. When it comes to the accessories, I switched up a bit. I went to a flat dumbbell bench press, which it's been a while. So I grabbed the 75s, so 150 pounds total, did a 3x10, and that felt pretty good. And then after that, just out of the blue, I decided to do a seated chest fly, or Pec Deck, however you want to call it, a fly machine. And I haven't done that in forever. And so what I did was sets of 10 from 50 pounds to 60 pounds to 70 pounds to 80 pounds to 90 pounds. Alright guys, thank you so much, and remember, adopt, don't chop.